Welcome, esteemed gentlemen. The loudest voice in the room is rarely the smartest. This quote perfectly encapsulates the enigmatic presence of a Sigma male, someone who operates in silence, away from the spotlight, yet commands respect without saying a word. Unlike the more dominant alpha male, the Sigma's power lies in his ability to thrive without validation, effortlessly bending the rules of social hierarchy to suit his needs. Did you know that studies show people who spend more time alone are often more self-aware and mentally resilient? Now imagine a man who doesn't just tolerate solitude, but wields it like a weapon. That's the Sigma male, a rare breed who turns isolation into innovation and detachment into an art form. But don't confuse his quiet demeanor with passivity. A Sigma male is the kind of guy who can walk into a room unnoticed and leave with everyone questioning, "Who was that? And why do I feel like I'll never be as cool?" In this breakdown, we'll dive into the 10 habits that make Sigma males impossible to replicate and, frankly, difficult for ordinary men to comprehend. Ready to meet the man who lives by his own rules? Let's go. Number 1. Mastery of the quiet flex. Sigma males are masters of the quiet flex, a subtle yet powerful way of showcasing their achievements without ever needing to shout about them. While many people feel the urge to flaunt their success, whether through flashy cars, social media bragging, or constant name-dropping, a Sigma male operates in stark contrast. For them, success is not about recognition. It's about personal fulfillment and precision. This quiet confidence often makes their achievements more impressive, precisely because they don't beg for applause. Their approach is disarmingly simple but deeply calculated. They let their results do all the talking. Whether it's a stellar business deal, mastering a skill, or reaching a personal milestone, they don't wave it in your face. Instead, they carry themselves with an air of understated competence that draws people in, leaving them curious and intrigued. The less they say about their success, the more others want to know about it. This paradox of withholding information creates a magnetic effect, making Sigma males stand out even in silence. Their humility isn't born from insecurity, but from a deep understanding of value. Sigma males know that the loudest noise often comes from empty vessels, and they refuse to play that game. They don't seek validation because they've already validated themselves. To them, flaunting success dilutes its essence, turning something personal into something performative. The most fascinating part is how this quiet approach amplifies their influence. By not overexposing their victories, they maintain an air of mystery and control, making people respect them even more. They're the ones who show up in a t-shirt and leave with the biggest deal on the table, proving that power doesn't always need to announce itself. It simply is. Number 2. Ruthless efficiency in thought and action. A Sigma male's ability to operate with ruthless efficiency in thought and action is one of his most defining traits. Unlike most people who often get bogged down by overthinking, second-guessing, or irrelevant distractions, the Sigma male thrives on clarity. He doesn't waste time entertaining unnecessary thoughts or emotional noise that could cloud his judgment. Every action he takes is deliberate, and every decision is guided by a razor-sharp focus on what truly matters. This isn't about being cold or robotic. It's about valuing time and mental energy. A Sigma male approaches his goals with the precision of a surgeon. He identifies what's essential, cuts out the fluff, and executes with remarkable speed. This efficiency allows him to navigate situations that would paralyze others, whether it's solving complex problems or making life-altering decisions under pressure. This clarity comes from a habit of constant mental housekeeping. Sigma males don't let their minds become cluttered with meaningless information, trivial drama, or societal noise. They think like strategists, weighing options quickly but thoroughly, and then committing fully to their chosen path. They also trust their instincts, honing them through experience and introspection. The result? They accomplish more in less time, often leaving others wondering how they managed to stay so composed and effective. It's not magic, it's a relentless commitment to simplicity and purpose. While ordinary men may overthink or procrastinate, the Sigma male acts decisively, knowing that overanalyzing is often the death of progress. This habit isn't just about efficiency, it's about mastery. By eliminating distractions and focusing only on what truly matters, a Sigma male turns every thought into action and every action into meaningful results. Number 3. Emotion as a tool, not a crutch. For a Sigma male, emotions are not something to be feared, suppressed, or blindly obeyed. They are tools to be understood and wielded with precision. Unlike most people who either overindulge in their feelings or avoid them altogether, Sigma males take a different approach. They experience emotions deeply, but maintain a level of detachment that allows them to analyze and channel those feelings productively. This emotional intelligence is what sets them apart. Sigma males are fully aware of their emotional landscape, but they refuse to let their feelings cloud their judgment or control their actions. Anger doesn't result in impulsive outbursts. Instead, it becomes fuel for determination. Sadness doesn't paralyze them. It's a moment for reflection and recalibration. Even joy is managed thoughtfully, never leading to complacency or overconfidence. Their ability to remain calm and composed under pressure comes from this habit of treating emotions as data rather than directives. They ask themselves, what am I feeling? Why am I feeling this? How can this serve me? This self-awareness gives them an unshakable presence that others find both calming and intimidating. They're the ones who stay steady in chaos, making rational decisions when everyone else is losing control. This isn't to say Sigma males are cold or unfeeling. On the contrary, they value emotional connections but approach them with balance. They can express vulnerability when appropriate, but it's always intentional, never reckless. To a Sigma male, emotions are like powerful tools. They can build or destroy depending on how they're used. By treating emotions as allies rather than enemies, Sigma males navigate life with a sense of clarity and control that ordinary men rarely achieve. It's not about suppressing feelings, it's about mastering them, and in doing so, mastering themselves. Number 4. Intriguing anonymity. The intriguing anonymity of a Sigma male isn't accidental. It's a deliberate choice rooted in strategy and self-preservation. For them, staying under the radar isn't about fear or avoidance. It's about conserving energy for what truly matters. They understand that visibility often comes at the cost of peace, and they have no interest in wasting their time or resources on superficial attention. This preference for subtlety creates an undeniable mystique. A Sigma male doesn't overshare or demand the spotlight, and yet his presence is felt. He's the man who walks into a room, quietly assesses the dynamics, and blends seamlessly into the background until he decides not to. People are naturally drawn to him, not because he's loud or flashy, but because his understated nature makes them curious. Who is he? What's his story? Why does he seem so calm and in control? Their anonymity also serves as a powerful advantage. By observing more than they reveal, Sigma males gather valuable information without exposing their own intentions. This makes them unpredictable and difficult to read, which only adds to their allure. Ordinary men might feel the need to prove themselves or assert dominance, but a Sigma male knows that true power lies in restraint. He reveals just enough to keep people guessing, maintaining control over his narrative. This enigmatic approach often leaves others both intrigued and baffled. They can't pin him down, and that's precisely how he likes it. By remaining a mystery, the Sigma male protects his inner world while subtly influencing his outer one. His anonymity isn't a retreat, it's a calculated move that ensures he operates on his own terms, unburdened by the expectations or judgments of others. It's not about being invisible, it's about being unforgettable without trying. Number 5. Reverse engineering social systems. Sigma males possess an uncanny ability to reverse engineer social systems, turning what seems like an invisible art into a precise science. They are not antisocial, rather they are hypersocially aware, keenly attuned to the unspoken rules, power structures, and subtle cues that govern human interaction. This awareness allows them to navigate any social setting with ease, adapting their approach while remaining true to their independent nature. Unlike those who blindly conform to social norms or rebel against them for the sake of rebellion, Sigma males approach social dynamics as a puzzle to be solved. They observe how people interact, decode their motives, and identify patterns of influence. Once they understand how the system operates, they leverage this knowledge to achieve their goals, quietly but effectively. What makes Sigma males unique is their refusal to be constrained by these systems. They understand the rules, but they don't let those rules define them. Instead, they operate on the fringes, engaging when necessary and stepping back when it suits them. They have no interest in playing the traditional games of status or hierarchy. For them, it's about using the system as a tool, not becoming a slave to it. This ability to detach from social expectations gives them a level of freedom and flexibility that others can only envy. While many people expend energy trying to climb the social ladder or fit into predefined roles, Sigma males quietly carve their own path, often achieving far more with far less effort. Their approach to social systems isn't about manipulation, but mastery. They don't seek to dominate or disrupt. They simply know how to align the system with their objectives. By understanding how the world works without being bound by it, Sigma males consistently stay one step ahead, leaving others both impressed and mystified. Number 6. Compulsion to self-calibrate. Sigma males possess a relentless compulsion to self-calibrate, a trait that sets them apart from those who settle into routine or complacency. They view their lives as ongoing projects, always in need of refinement and optimization. This drive to constantly assess and adjust their strengths, weaknesses, and goals isn't born from insecurity, but from a deep desire for mastery and growth. For a Sigma male, the idea of plateauing is unacceptable. They're hyper-aware that stagnation is the enemy of progress, and they actively seek out opportunities to evolve. This doesn't mean they chase perfection. It means they strive for alignment. Whether it's their career, relationships, skills, or mindset, they are continually fine-tuning to ensure every aspect of their life serves their larger purpose. This habit of self-calibration requires brutal honesty. Sigma males are unafraid to confront their flaws and weaknesses, not to dwell on them, but to address and overcome them. At the same time, they don't shy away from acknowledging their strengths and leveraging them to their fullest potential. They approach this process with the precision of a craftsman, making small, deliberate adjustments rather than sweeping, reactive changes. What makes this compulsion so powerful is its consistency. While many people reassess their lives only when faced with crises or major events, Sigma males integrate self-reflection into their daily routines. They ask themselves questions like, am I on the right path? Is this action moving me closer to my goals? What can I do better today? These micro-adjustments compound over time, leading to significant long-term growth. In a world where so many people remain stuck in their comfort zones, the Sigma male's dedication to self-calibration allows him to stay adaptable, focused, and ahead of the curve. It's this habit that ensures he never stops evolving, no matter how far he's already come. Number 7. The paradox of being alone yet desired. Sigma males embody the paradox of being both deeply independent and undeniably magnetic. Their ability to thrive in solitude is not a sign of isolation or social inadequacy, but a testament to their self-sufficiency. They are perfectly comfortable on their own, pursuing their goals and passions without needing external validation. This self-assured independence sets them apart in a world where many seek constant connection or approval. Ironically, it's this very detachment that makes Sigma males so desirable. Their lack of neediness creates a powerful aura of mystery and confidence. People are instinctively drawn to those who don't seek attention, and the Sigma male's ability to exist contentedly outside the crowd only amplifies his allure. He's the person who seems unreachable yet intriguing, someone whose presence invites curiosity without saying a word. What adds to this tension is the Sigma male's selective nature. While he doesn't crave connection, he's not anti-connection either. When he chooses to engage with others, he does so with intention and depth. This creates a stark contrast to those who spread their attention thin, making every interaction with a Sigma male feel meaningful and rare. People naturally value what is scarce, and the Sigma's restrained availability makes him unforgettable. This paradox creates an irresistible dynamic. The Sigma male's independence signals strength, while his occasional forays into connection reveal just enough vulnerability to keep others intrigued. He's like a rare book, difficult to access, but when opened, reveals a world that captivates and compels. By thriving alone yet remaining desirable, Sigma males walk a fine line that few can replicate. Their ability to balance solitude with selective connection not only fulfills their need for freedom, but also ensures they are always sought after, never forgotten. Number 8. Intellectual brutality. Sigma males practice intellectual brutality, a fearless commitment to seeking and speaking the truth, no matter how inconvenient or uncomfortable it may be. For them, truth isn't negotiable. It's the foundation for everything they do. This unwavering honesty sets them apart as individuals who refuse to sugarcoat reality or pander to popular opinion. In discussions or debates, this trait makes them both formidable and respected. Sigma males approach arguments with logic, precision, and an uncompromising focus on facts. They have little patience for emotional appeals or baseless claims and can dismantle flawed reasoning with sharp, undeniable points. Their goal isn't to dominate or embarrass others, but to clarify and uncover what's real. This intellectual rigor often earns them admiration even from those who disagree with them. People respect Sigma males because they don't argue for the sake of winning. They argue to uncover solutions, expose falsehoods, or improve understanding. Their willingness to face uncomfortable truths, whether about themselves or the world around them, makes them highly effective problem solvers. They don't shy away from complexity or adversity. They lean into it, confident that truth will ultimately lead to progress. However, this habit isn't without its challenges. The Sigma male's brutal honesty can make them polarizing figures. Not everyone is ready to confront the truths they reveal, and some may see their straightforwardness as harsh or unfeeling. Yet this doesn't deter them. Sigma males prioritize authenticity over appeasement, knowing that true respect is earned through integrity, not conformity. This intellectual brutality is both a sword and a shield. It cuts through deception and protects against ignorance. It's not about being right for the sake of pride, but about ensuring that every decision, argument, and action is rooted in reality. This relentless pursuit of truth is what makes Sigma males powerful, principled, and deeply respected. Number 9. Relationship minimalism. Sigma males practice relationship minimalism, where quality trumps quantity in every connection they form. Unlike many people who collect social interactions like trophies, seeking validation through a large network or constant attention, Sigma males prefer to keep their circles small and their relationships meaningful. They understand that true connection doesn't come from the number of people you know, but from the depth of understanding shared with the few who truly matter. For a Sigma male, a single thoughtful conversation holds far more value than endless small talk or surface-level interactions. They gravitate toward discussions that challenge their thinking, expand their knowledge, or build genuine understanding, often avoiding casual chatter that lacks substance. In this sense, every interaction is intentional, each one carefully chosen to either nurture their growth or contribute to a deeper, more fulfilling bond. This minimalist approach to relationships also applies to their time. Sigma males guard their energy closely, choosing to invest it in people who align with their values or provide some form of intellectual or emotional enrichment. They aren't interested in wasting time on shallow acquaintances or fleeting connections. If someone doesn't contribute positively to their life, they're unlikely to make the effort to sustain the relationship. This selective nature can make Sigma males seem distant or hard to get close to, but in reality, it's a strategy to avoid the clutter that often comes with social obligations. They prefer to nurture a few close, trusting relationships rather than juggle dozens of superficial ones. This approach creates space for authentic connections, where both parties can invest in meaningful exchanges rather than maintaining a facade of friendship. In a world where people often measure their worth by their social circle or number of followers, the Sigma male's commitment to relationship minimalism stands out. It's a reminder that sometimes less truly is more. They know that in the end, the depth of a connection will always outweigh the number of people in their lives. Number 10. invisibility cloak of confidence. Sigma males wear an invisibility cloak of confidence that is unlike anything most people experience. It's not the kind of bold, loud assurance that demands attention or approval. Rather, it's a quiet, unwavering self-assurance that doesn't need validation to exist. This confidence is so subtle it's almost invisible, yet its presence is undeniable. It's felt in the way they carry themselves, the way they make decisions, and the calm they exude in the midst of chaos. While most people need external affirmation to feel good about themselves, whether it's through compliments, likes, or approval, Sigma males are internally validated. They don't seek praise, but their very existence commands respect without them needing to say a word. They've cultivated an inner strength that radiates outward, and it's this calm, almost effortless self-assurance that makes them magnetic. Others notice it, even if they can't always pinpoint why. This invisibility is what makes their confidence so powerful. Unlike someone who boasts about their accomplishments or wears their self-esteem on their sleeve, the Sigma male's confidence is unspoken but deeply felt. It doesn't need to announce itself because it's already understood. People sense that they're in the presence of someone who doesn't rely on the approval of others to feel complete, and that makes them inherently compelling. Their confidence doesn't need attention or validation because it is grounded in something far more lasting: self-trust. The Sigma male doesn't look for external sources to fill him up. He's already secure in who he is. This makes him stand out in a world where most are constantly trying to prove themselves. To the Sigma male, confidence is simply the natural byproduct of knowing exactly who he is, and it's this quiet, invisible assurance that others can't help but admire. In the end, the Sigma male is a master of self-mastery, a person who walks through life with quiet confidence, unbothered by the noise of the world around him. His ability to thrive in solitude, yet remain magnetic, to wield emotions without being ruled by them, and to operate with an almost ruthless efficiency, make him a force to be reckoned with. He doesn't chase validation or play by society's rules. Instead, he creates his own, using his sharp intellect, deep self-awareness, and selective approach to relationships as his tools. His power doesn't come from what he shows, but from what he keeps hidden, letting his actions and decisions speak louder than words ever could. Sigma males are not bound by the constraints of traditional social systems. They reverse engineer them, moving through the world with a strategic, deliberate calm that others find both intriguing and mystifying. They are the quiet storms, the ones who remain composed while others flounder, who challenge the status quo without ever needing to make a spectacle of it. They understand that true power lies in independence, in knowing exactly who you are, and having the courage to live that truth without compromise. In a world obsessed with outward appearances and constant validation, the Sigma male's blend of emotional intelligence, intellectual rigor, and purposeful detachment stands as a powerful reminder that the most magnetic force often comes from within. He is the rare individual who doesn't seek approval or recognition. He simply lives, and in doing so, commands respect. If you found yourself captivated by the world of the Sigma male and all the traits that make him truly unique, then don't miss out on more content that dives deep into understanding the complexities of self-mastery, independence, and high-level thinking. Hit that subscribe button and join the community, because when you subscribe, you're not just gaining access to more incredible insights, but also becoming part of a space that values depth over surface, authenticity over approval. Stay tuned for more content that challenges the ordinary and celebrates the extraordinary. You won't want to miss it.